Hi guys, fixing dinner. Let me adjust you just a little bit so you can see the stove. Sorry about all the wobble. I'm just throwing together dinner and I thought you might like to watch. So over here I've got some lentils in a pot cooking and they are just about done. And I'm making the gnocchi with it. And that is potato pasta. And my family really enjoys it. So they get kind of excited when we have this. I am going to throw together a recipe for this so that it won't have oil. But I just haven't gotten around to that yet because of course I'm working on a different type of recipe for my cookbook. So since these are technically Italian, they won't go in it. So that's the only reason why I haven't gotten around to attempting that yet. So I throw the pasta in with the lentils because they don't have to cook very long. It just takes a few minutes. And so as the lentils are finishing up, that's when I put those in. Because they will just do a few minutes. You know that they are finished when they float on top of the water. And it's generally a good 3 to 5 minutes. And in this pan, I have got a half of a large onion and some sliced mushrooms. Now I have only got a little less than half of my pasta sauce. And this is organic and it's oil-free. It's from the Aldi. And so I've taken an entire bunch of kale and just a little bit of water and blended that up for my sauce. And then I've got a can of diced tomatoes and that's got the basil, garlic, and oregano in. So you know me, simple recipes, I don't go to a lot of trouble. And this is just a good way to ensure my family gets that kale that I want them to eat. Then I'm going to add, for seasoning, I've got some Italian seasoning. And I'll put about a teaspoon of that in. And then I've got some garlic powder. Oh, probably 2 teaspoons of that. Not quite a tablespoon, but about 2 teaspoons. And then what's left of my pasta sauce, put that in. So we've got our starch in the potato pasta, and that's pasta and it's made out of wheat and potatoes. And then we've got our protein by the lentils. We've got our greens with the kale. We've got tomatoes as a fruit. We've got our vegetables in the mushrooms and onions. So that's pretty much a balanced meal without lacking anything. Look at that nice green color from the kale. Isn't that pretty? I always think it's really pretty. But then I am a lover of green. Okay. And this is just going to simmer. So I'm going to turn that about to 2. Not quite to low, but about 2. And then these are cooking away here. And those pastas are almost done. See how they're just floating right at the top? Hopefully you can see that. Let me get a slotted spoon. And then I just start carrying this over. Without trying to make too big of a mess all over my stove. See how those are just floating? That's how you know when they're done, is when they float on the top. Turn the fire off of that pasta and lentils because they are done. And I don't want to have all of those lentils in, I don't think. If it looks like there's going to be too much of the lentils, I'll just leave those in the pot. And they can go in the fridge for another dish, just so long as I get all of the pasta out. And that's easy to do. Even though they've cooked in together, because the pasta floats right on the top. So it's easy to just pull those out. And if it looks like I've got too many lentils, I'll use them tomorrow for something else. Batch cooking is just the way to go with this type of diet. It really is. Always have something in your fridge. I've always got some type of bean, some type of grain, either quinoa or white jasmine rice is my favorite, or a brown basmati rice. I've always got something like that in there. And then I've either got lentils or chickpeas or pinto beans or black beans. And then I've always got a big bowl of potatoes. There we go. And that's dinner, guys. Doesn't that look good? I hope you enjoy cooking with me. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends if they need recipes like this. Just, simple recipes for a simple life. Have a good day.